Hey everyone, Coach Logan. Wanted to talk to you about the 12 Days of Christmas workout, what this is all about, why it happens, and all that good stuff. So 12 Days of Christmas, just like the song, you do one rep. So for this instance, I created this, I just made it up, whatever it is. There's many different standards for this, but this is just something that I wanted to do. It's fun, it's movements that I'm able to do. So one round of Cindy, that is 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats. 2 was power snatch 135, front squat 135, burpee, deadlift 50 pounds, dumbbells, this is PP, is push press 135, step ups 50-pound dumbbells to 20-inch box, dumbbell snatches 7 alternating 50 pounds, back squat 135, deadlift 135, toes 2 bar, box jumps, and Turkish get-ups. So as I start the playback, the Turkish get-ups are something that I have not done in a very, very, very long time. It's a tough movement to stabilize overhead. And as you can tell, when I started it, it got brutal quickly. I almost didn't want to do it anymore. So with this, at this point in time, I've already done 2 to 1, or 1, then I did 2 to 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way through to where this is now 12, 11 to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the 12 Turkish get-ups is after all the other stuff that I've done before. Then I'll roll through and do all the other stuff. So we'll kind of fast forward through this. It gets kind of brutal over time. So speed through, get back to the box jumps. The Turkish get-ups, you gotta grind through them. I just had to grind through them. I almost lost count. But box jumps, for these box jumps, I have to get a little bit of a rhythm, so stepping back, jumping up. I like to get a little bit of a swing in the hip, allows for a good rebound, good bounce out of the top, and always stepping down. I try not to put any pressure or additional pressure on my Achilles or the tendons or my knees, anything like that from jumping down. So stepping down, controlling it, and going through that for the box jumps. For the toes to bar, very sweaty at this point in time, so making sure that I'm chalked up accordingly so I can grip onto the bar, not falling off. First swing is a little off, but after that, making sure that my head gets through my shoulders, getting a good tight pike position, and then snapping the hips up. Try to keep it as strict as possible as I can throughout that movement. For the deadlifts, hand over hand, hook gripping, going. As I get to the top of the rep, that's where I breathe, go down to the next rep, touch and go, keeping my back flat, keeping my hamstrings generally as a loaded thing, but at this point in time, it's so many repetitions. I'm just trying to stay in good posture here and not do anything crazy. For the back squats, this is where I didn't want to do any cleans, so additional cleans happen within the push press, happen within the front squat, and then now happening with the back squat. So cleaning it to the front rack to overhead, controlling that, making sure my sweaty back did not lose the barbell and end up with some trip to the emergency room on Christmas. Then quickly over to the dumbbell snatches. It is alternating, one repetition more on one side or the other. It's not gonna matter in a workout like this. So just doing a total of 7. So quickly rolling through those, getting good position, good posture, and then jumping right into the step ups. So bringing the dumbbell down, grabbing the other one, going into repetition there. The step ups, I'm just keeping the leg on top, no need to alternate there. It's kind of just how I did it, how I chose to do it, and I continue to do it throughout the entire workout. Into the push press. There is one of those extra cleans. It's a bonus clean. It's bonus. It's free. It's free movement. Free for everyone to have as a little extra. So push press here. Hat's falling off. Fun times. Burpee deadlifts, they're terrible. Burpees are terrible. And then if you do it with a deadlift, it's even more terrible. So good times, finishing up strong. Front squats, going right into a clean. From there, these were probably one of the harder movements. My legs were just not feeling it. Then into the power snatches. It's one of my favorite movements. From the floor, keeping the bar close as possible, trying to keep that good receiving position. So as I catch it in that quarter squat, no rebend in the elbow. And then Cindy, 5 pull-ups. These are kipping pull-ups. So there are butterfly pull-ups, there's kipping pull-ups, there's strict pull-ups. I chose to do kipping pull-ups because it ended up being so many repetitions. There's like 60 repetition of pull-ups. With the push-ups here, I was supposed to do 10 and I totally lost track and it ends up that I did 9, I think. Then air squats. Trying to keep it at a slow, no bouncing out of the bottom as much as possible, not putting too much stress on the tendons, controlling the movement. And done. So 12 days of Christmas took me 59 minutes and 22 seconds to complete. I knew it was gonna be a longer workout, usually is. As you can see, my mother and my sister did it as well in their own modified versions of it. Took about 74 minutes. So not meant to be easy, just kind of a longer workout for the holidays, something that me and my family do on Christmas usually. So this is one that I made up. This is one that we did this year. We also did one at Cardio in Nobi. So hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Kind of the workouts themselves. I wanted to quit, I didn't quit. It was hard, it was meant to be hard. And the expectation was it was gonna be hard. Let me know what movements you would want, what movements you'd rather have in there. If it was 1 round of sleep and then 2 rounds of nap plus 1 round of sleep, or 3 rounds of cookies, 2 rounds of naps, 1 round of sleep. Whatever you would have in place of those movements to have a good, fun exercise, let me know in the comments below. So until next time,